So we're here for another matchup in the Ultimate Supermarket Lager Championship. We are round 2, and I don't know if you've had enough of this already, but I certainly haven't, so I'm going to keep doing it. So what can I say? It's the next matchup. It's round 2, and let's have a little look at the table. So here's the table, and if you remember last time, we had a really close matchup between two incredibly good beers, the Ayinger Hell and the Tuborg Fici. Amazing beers. Really hard to decide between the two, and it broke my heart to send the Tuborg Fici home, but the Ayinger Hell took it there. So now we're moving into the next matchup, which could be quite controversial. Why, you ask? Well, let's have a little look at the beers that are being matched up. So first of all, we got this one, the Hawkstone Lager, not the controversial one. You can get this in Spa, you can get it in Waitrose. Go out and get yourself a bottle, it's very nice. But there you go, you can get that. Place is probably the dearest milliliter by milliliter beer in the competition. But we've also got this one. This is the controversial one, the Tegernseer Hell. And let's explain why it is controversial. Well, this is the beer that I saw when I first came up with the idea. I was walking around booths, they had it in booths, had quite a lot of bottles of it, and there you go. And I basically said that one of the rules to be a beer in the competition is you have to be able to just go out to the supermarket and buy it. Now at the moment, you cannot go out to the supermarket, as far as I know, and buy a bottle of this, because they don't seem to have it in booths. They had it when I first saw it, then they didn't have it, then they had it again, and then they didn't have it, and I think they maybe had it again and then didn't have it again. So at the moment I've not seen it for a while, but I did have the foresight to buy 5 bottles last time I saw it, so I have got enough bottles to get it all the way through to the final if need be. Problem is, you can't get it at the moment from booths. So the question was, do I keep it in the competition? Do I get rid of it, give Krombacher a buy, so it'd be Krombacher against this, or do I put Krombacher up against a different one just to give it something to have a go against? And then I thought, you know what I'll do is I'm going to keep it in. I've been thinking a lot about this. It's been bothering me as to whether to keep it in or not. And originally there was going to be the idea of putting a beer in that wasn't available at the supermarkets. It was kind of like a bottle shop Helles, as it were, or a bottle shop, premium lager, as it were. So that was an idea, almost like when I put the Stella in the previous one, because it wasn't eligible, because it wasn't premium. I could put this in just as the bottle that's not available at the supermarkets. This is a borderline. Sometimes it's available, sometimes it's not. I've come to the conclusion I'm going to keep it in. It doesn't mean it's going to win. It was really good last time I tried it, but there are some really good beers in there anyway. So unless this one wins, unless this one wins, it's not going to be that controversial anyway, really. Whether it wins, unless it wins the whole competition, who knows? Is it going to win I have no idea whether it's going to win the whole competition anyway. So there you go. So it's quite possible it'll be back in booths. I have seen this in booths on occasions in the past, so it might be back in booths. You never know. There might be another supermarket out there that does have this beer. Let me know if you can get this beer in something that could be considered a supermarket. You can certainly get it in bottle shops and things like that. It's quite widely available, I think, if you're not looking at supermarkets. But anyway, that's basically the thing. The controversial topic has been talked about. I am keeping the Tegernseer Hell in, and today it's going to be matched up against the Hawkstone Lager. So we'll have to have a see, because again, Hawkstone is at the top end there. That's almost not available in supermarkets. So these are two beers which really are just about falling into the category, just about eligible. Hawkstone Lager, Tegernseer Hell. Let's get them cracked open, let's get them into glasses, and let's get tasting them. So here we have them. 1 to 2 finger, white head on both of them. Before we go any further, let's tell you which one's which. So this one is which one is this? This is which? Okay, that was which one was which. Now let's have a little look at these beers. So hazy, pale straw colour. Not hazy, slightly more amber colour. Oh, let's smell them in a minute. So yeah, so say it's not that hazy, but it's a little bit hazy. So let's have a see. Let's what should we do? Should we get a little nose on them? Let's get a little nose on them. It's not. So this one's a different colour. This one's more of an amber colour. This one is neither are ridiculously clear. This one's clearer than this one. But it's got a little bit of a haze to it. Which would imply unfiltered, but we'll have a see. Let's get a nose on this one. So we're getting lemon up front, bit of malt, yeah, a bit of lemon, bit of malt. Smells very refreshing, smells very zesty, bit of orange. A little bit of biscuit in the background. But it's very, very lemon forward, that one. Let's have a nose on this one now and see what this one's like. So, okay, that one's more, bit more malty, bit more syrupy. Getting some lemon in this one as well. Smells nice. Smells very nice. Let's have a see. Right, so. Yeah, interesting. Right, I don't know if I'll know which one's which out of these. That one smells very lemony, actually, this one on the left. Anyway, let's go in for the old taste on this one. Cheers. So nice bit of bitterness, nice and smooth going down. Actually, I don't think that isn't hazy. Actually, it's just I think it's just a bit of chill haze on the outside of the glass. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I mean it's nice. That's got. Yeah, it's fairly refreshing. It's nice bit of breadiness, nice bit of biscuitiness on that. It's lovely creaminess on the aftertaste. It's yeah, very refreshing, very pleasant. Okay, let's have a go on this one. Okay, doing this one. Cheers. So yeah, that's the very, very lemony up front, that one. Bit of bitterness there. It's bitter, there's a bit of lemon there. Not a huge amount more. Although there's a little bit of maltiness in the background there. So it's a bit malty, it's a bit bready, quite zesty, quite lemony. This one, a bit more maltiness to it. That's nice, that. Yeah, it's got a little bit of creaminess running through it. It's got a nice bit of bitterness on the finish. It's lovely and dry. It's got a nice bit of dryness there. Yeah, it is clear actually. It's first I thought it was hazy when I looked at it. I thought, I don't think either of these are supposed to be hazy, but just a bit of chill haze on the glass, which just was confusing me a bit. But yeah, I mean it's nice that. This is nice as well, quite punchy. Got punchy, nice bit of punchy, bit of citrusiness, bit of zestiness on there. This one got a little bit more maltiness, a bit more creaminess. But still got a nice bitterness. Now they've warmed up a little bit, I'm getting more of the bitterness on this one, a bit more dryness up front. Very tasty. Very tasty, that one. I do like that one as well, though. Lemony, punchy, interesting. Ooh, I don't know what to say. That's got a nice, that's got a nicer flavour. I think this one's a little bit one-dimensional, a little bit just, I say, like punchy and zesty up front. They're both very nice indeed. Can't have to make a decision. Oh yeah, I'm liking the bitterness in this one. It's a really nice bitterness. It's not an unpleasant bitterness. It's just that kind of nice dry bitterness that makes you want to come in for more. Really smooth, absolute cracker, that one. This one is also a cracker. But behind the zestiness, it tastes a little bit thinner, this one. Okay, results are in. Okay, this one I think's better. This one's going through. I think this is the Tegernseer. I'm thinking this is the Hawkstone. But I could be wrong. I could well be wrong there. This one, because of the lighter colour, I'm thinking Tegernseer. And yeah, but there you go. That's what I'm thinking. Thinking this is the Tegernseer Hell. I'm thinking this is the Hawkstone. Tegernseer's going through, if that's the case. Otherwise, it's the other way around. Let's find out if I was right and which one is actually going through. So here they are, the right way around. Hawkstone on the left, Tegernseer on the right there. Yeah, I mean, let's pour a bit more of this bad boy in here. Nice, nice, nice. It's a good one. Not remarkably. Oh no, it's nice though. Not remarkably so though. Don't remember it being better than the Ayenga, or any better than the Ayenga. It'd be interesting to see how this would do against something like the Ayenga. I mean, it's it's not due to meet the Ayenga yet. Anyway, but that'd be interesting to see how this does against the different Hellas. It's a cracker. It's a really nice beer, that. Oh yeah, that is good. I remember really liking it last time, and it's got a really good taste to it. It's got a really, yeah, what can I say? I mean, again, with these beers, when they're straight out of the fridge, it's very hard to get some of the flavours immediately from the beer. This now, it's really, it's really coming to its own. I mean, this is really good as well. This is, it's quite zesty and quite lemony, but behind that, there's not a huge amount else. There's a lovely bit of breadiness on the finish there, making it a very, very tasty lager indeed. And look at that, I nearly finished the bottle. Let's finish the bottle. I'll finish the bottle of Hawkstone while I'm talking about it. But yeah, it's a really good beer. Hawkstone lager. It's very nice. If whether it's worth $2.70 for a 330ml bottle is, I don't know, but it's very nice. This is £3 a bottle in booths when you can get it, and it's what can I say? It's cracking for that price. It really is. It's so nice. Yeah, it's got a lovely flavour to it. Lovely flavour to it. It's banging. Let's face it. It really is. Yeah, there you go. So Tegernseer. So the Hawkstone, unfortunately, gone in more ways than one there. So the Hawkstone's out, unfortunately. Another, it is with regret. Hawkstone, I say, you're out. And Tegernseer lives to fight another day. Tegernseer Hell, what a beer. Really good. Yeah, I mean, also something I will say, which I didn't want to say, but it's bothering me as well. This Tegernseer Hell was being sold off because it's close to its sell-by date. Possibly why it is a little bit cloudy. That might be why it's a little bit cloudy. I don't know if it's usually cloudy. I've got one more bottle that's close to its sell-by date and two that are not, I think. So So it can take its chances. I've got the bottles I could. It can take its chances, but at the end of the day, this is close to its sell-by date. It may look a little bit hazy, but it certainly hasn't affected the flavour. And initially, I thought this one might have been the Hawkstone. So there you go. Yeah, it's good. Can't stop drinking it. It's really good. Is it as good as the Ayinger, the Augustina? Is it as good as some of the other things that are in the competition? I don't know. It remains to be seen. But anyway, I've waffled for far too long. I can't wait to get this wrapped up, but I'm really enjoying it while it happens. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me waffling on about rubbish. Till next time, have a good one.